Hi everybody, this is Lynn Gahari, Garden Girl at 2peasinabucket.com with this week's Finally Friday video. This week I am going to make a mini card using some paper scraps that I have in my stash. These are a bunch of scraps from the Pebbles with Love collection. It's their Valentine's Day mid-release, and usually I just kind of hold on to my paper scraps for a while until they get so small that I can't really do much with them, and then I'll purge them. So this week, instead of just tossing these, I thought that I would go ahead and make a mini card using them. And I'm going to be using this 1¼ inch square punch. This punch is from Stampin' Up!, which means it's manufactured by EK Success, but of course you can use any square punch that you have, any size, or if you don't have a square punch, you can always just cut some squares using your paper trimmer or just a regular old ruler and X-Acto knife. So what I'm going to do is I am actually going to create a mosaic on my card front using some of these smaller squares. So since this is 1¼ I have made my card 3¾ by 3¾ square. So I'll have 3 squares going across and down. And I am just going to punch out my squares. So I will just zip through that process for you. Okay, so I have a bunch of squares here, and I actually have another one that I had punched previously that I'm going to use. So now I'm just going to figure out how I want to arrange these. I'm actually just going to push these off to the side here. There's really no rhyme or reason other than when I take a look at these, obviously I want to try to spread my colors and my patterns around my card front. So I have a few papers that have this white or this cream colored background as opposed to, say, the craft background. So I know that I'm going to want to probably try to spread those around a little bit so that they're not touching each other. I have 2 stripes. I have one on a craft, one on a cream. So I will kind of spread those out a little bit. I'll put one of the stripes vertical and I'll put one of them horizontal. I have this red polka dot. I have a pink polka dot. And I have this kind of darker red pattern, and actually I have this little flower that I had cut previously. So that's probably how I will lay it out on my card front. So I will just zip through that while I adhere them. Okay, so now that I've got all of my squares situated on my card front, I am noticing that there is a little bit of an overhang here from my craft card base. So I'm a perfectionist, so I am just going to take my straight edge and my X-Acto knife, and I'm just going to get rid of that. Okay. So now that I have this, this is kind of a ledger type of paper, and what I'm going to do is use this heart punch. This again is another Stampin' Up! Punch, but I will link some heart punches from the 2-piece store, and I'm going to punch this out because I am thinking that I am going to use that for my sentiment area in the front here. I also am going to be using, these are some label stickers from Jelly Bean Soup. These are great for stamping on because they have a nice matte surface, so the ink dries very quickly on it and doesn't smudge. So I'll be using these, as well as I have these adorable little mini clothespins. These are also from the Pebbles with Love collection. They're adorable. And I have one here with a punched heart. And I'm also going to use, this is a clear sentiment stamp set from Hero Arts. This one is called Year Round Sentiments. And I'm going to use the I Love You. So I am going to just take one of these label stickers. Now, I'm going to use this one here that has the red border on it because I think it'll make it stand out nicely on here. But you're going to notice there is this little, you can see it there. There's a party hat on there, which does not belong. It doesn't go with my card at all. But what's going to happen is I am going to cover that part with this little heart and clothespin, so you will not even see it. So, and just a little tip, this is how when I buy things in multiples, like I have all of these Jelly Bean label stickers, I use little binder clips to keep them together. So when I go to get them in and out of my drawer, I can easily just grab them all and look through them all very quickly. So I'm going to use this one right here, and I'm just going to use some, this is some soft suede ink from Stampin' Up! But again, I will link some colors of ink from the shop, but I'm just going to use this color. It's got kind of a crafty look to it, so it'll go with the craft paper. Okay. All right, so the first thing I want to do is I think I'm just going to adhere this heart right to the center there. That down there. So now I've got my sentiment, and it will kind of go off to the side here, and this will go on top of it. I'm going to adhere this with some dimensional adhesive, and I just stick the dimensional adhesive right on the back side of the sticker. If you wanted to get rid of the stick, you could definitely just use some baby powder. That's a good way to get rid of stick on the back side of your stickers, but I'm not going to bother. Okay, I'm just going to stick this off to the side a little bit. And then I'm just going to put that right there. So in order to stick this, I'm just going to grab a mini glue dot. Okay, sorry about that. I had to grab my mini glue dots and they were across the room. So I just put that right on there, and this is just going to go right here, right on top there. So you can see it's a really quick, easy card to make with your scraps. I also wanted to show you I made a few other cards. This one I made, these are again scraps from the Fresh Goods collection by Pebbles, and this is just one of their pre-made embellishments. It's so pretty. It's a layered butterfly with, again, just a little sentiment stamped there that says just a note. And then I also have this one that I made, again, with some scraps from Pebbles. I was clearing out my Pebbles scrap stash. And this one is from their new edition boy collection. So you can see that I, again, just punched them and added the sticker with the congrats sentiment and one of their pre-made felt embellishments. So you don't have to use scraps from all of one company. Definitely when you're going through your scrap stash, just pick whatever colors seem to go together and put them together, and you can create mini cards in no time at all. For a complete list of the supplies used on this project, please visit www.2peasinabucket.com under the Finally Friday videos. Thanks, I'll see you next time.